Okay. Hi, I'm Obi. My voice does not usually sound like this. If you follow my other things or know me, um, no, I'm sick. So, this is the best way for me to talk. I sound so weird. Okay. Anyways, on with the video. Disney in the past decade has more or less been a disappointment. A lot of mediocre movies with stale and cliche plots and comedic reliefs. And in the past 15 years or so, Disney has put out even worse, soulless cash grabs that have nothing to say or any heart in the writing. As if the people on the creative team were stripped of their creative liberties for a profit. Regardless, Disney still has some diamonds in the roughs. Disney reference, that's comedy. But I've been very much disappointed with the recent stuff Disney has put out, like Ralph Breaks the Internet, Raya and the Last Aquafina, Olaf 2, any of the live action adaptations of their Golden Age classics. So when Disney announced their newest animated film, Encanto, I had very little hope for it, but I still kept my eye out. And when it came out, I went to a theater out of town with my partner, bought a comically large popcorn bucket and soda for us, sat down to watch Disney's newest release, and I loved it. Oh my god, I loved everything about it. Jeez, wowee. Oh my god, what a movie. I didn't even pay attention to my date because I was so entranced by that movie. I forgot I was on a date. Don't tell my date that, please. Encanto is just a really fun movie with very personal stakes and tells a story about family. I don't know why I was just cracking my knuckles. Like, sorry, pause, but like, I don't know why I was just cracking my knuckles. I know that my mic can pick it up. Anyways, tangent aside, it tells a story about family and generational trauma. This movie focuses on the Madrigal family, where everyone has a magical gift that lets them help their community. Well, everyone except Mirabelle. Mirabelle is looked at differently than the rest of the Madrigals because she has no gifts. Therefore, she has no value to the family, to the Encanto. Mirabelle being the sole reason for everyone finding their own selves while also finding herself is just so beautiful and touching. And I'm an absolute sucker for character driven movies, and the movie focusing on only the Madrigal family makes me so happy. I love the focus on establishing how even though Mirabelle has accepted the fact that she doesn't really have powers, she still wants to be accepted by her family. But instead of wanting them to accept her for who she is, she wants to change into the person they expected her to be, a true Madrigal. This movie was made with a very diverse mindset, including Afro Latinos in the film for a full and diverse cast. Yet there were themes that were universal to everyone, even if some people with different cultural backgrounds still didn't really get the point of the movie. Every moment of joy is justly met with a hard hitting emotional moment. And even though not everyone gets their fair amount of screen time, I think it was a perfect for the people who it did try to focus on. Because it didn't need to focus on everyone and how the trauma affected them, because we already see it throughout the movie. I would say I would love to see a show about the Madrigals, but I know Disney would make this a long, convoluted plot about the secrets of how Mirabelle didn't get her powers and how there are other Encantos out in the world and she needs to find them and blah 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 blah. Still, it would have been nice to see more of the Madrigal family, even if it would have made another beloved Disney animated film tainted by a mediocre show that totally forgets the point of the original movie.
Wow! If I had a nickel for every time I was doomed by a puppet, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, right?
The songs are pretty bangers as well, and I was surprised to see how little songs there were in the track. But to be fair, Disney's best musicals have very little songs in them. Hercules. Ooh, sorry. Some in my throat. Ugh. I still had problems with this movie, despite it quickly becoming one of my favorite Disney movies. I don't like how a lot of the loose ends were very quickly wrapped up in one song at the end. Like, we don't really get a progression of like the forgiveness for Bruno and the development of the rest of the Madrigals like we do for Mirabel's and her sisters. It kind of pulls me out of the film just a little bit, but it doesn't irk me enough to stop me from enjoying the movie. All in all, this is a very solid film. One of the best Disney movies in a really long time. I was impressed by the visuals, writing, characters, and songs. It all really welds together very nicely for a very full movie that'll satisfy everybody. Although I am impressed by the diversity in this movie, it doesn't mean Disney doesn't need to do better with representation. And at least for the shit they tried to pull in Frozen 2. Encanto is so good. I am giving it a solid 8 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching the video. You can find more stuff like this by subscribing. This is the second video on the channel. Haha, welcome. Ha. You can follow me on Twitter or anywhere at Opie Cthulhu. And join our Discord. It's not super active yet, but it will be. We're gonna have such a cool, fun time talking about movies and stuff, and games, and whatever you want to talk about. We can make friends. You guys can. We can be homies. I know I'm rambling. That's what I do. I ramble. Anyways, I don't need to talk more. Links will be in the bio or in the description. This isn't a bio. Yeah, I made this more awkward. Yeah, do you like our intimacy right now? Yeah. I love you. Okay, bye.